Hello, and welcome back to Inkshade, where I've been wanting to get back to this. I had a lot of fun last time, and I'm looking forward to doing some more. I'm curious what's quite going to happen. But yeah, another involuntary nap. Try curling up in the corner next time. Cobwebs will keep you warm. I mean, if you say so, my good sir. And we're going to get straight into stuff, because we don't actually have any money. And all of as white as snow glowers on you. Don't take it personally. That's just how they look. Yeah, let's have a go. Enemy's presence looms closer as we get into a fight. Now I'm thinking, now we've got some more upgraded pieces than we started with last time. We're hopefully going to do alright. Like, definitely, we are going to be bringing our Lancer. This guy, I believe, I've given extra range, so he'll be very useful. I'm a little worried about is the fact they've actually got quite a few people nowadays they're bringing. Including this guy, who does extra damage. So that's going to be concerning. Bring in you, who does extra damage, and bring in you. You've got extra range. Let's see. Is this going to go okay? Or are we going to fail horribly? Hopefully, it'll go okay. Move you there. We're going to focus on that guy first. From here, can I kill him? Good. I think that is ideal. But I kind of want to be able to connect this guy, which means stepping to here should keep him slightly safer. And then we want to get rid of you, which would mean move you up, take a bite. You want to remain safe, so we're going to keep you where you are and just throw a knife. We take a little bit of damage. Wolf guy's gone. It's a bit of a shame, but it's alright. We can accept that. Certainly not ideal, but we can accept it. If I run down to here, take a shot, I would then want to move you to here, poke you, move this guy down and take a shot. I think that should be us as safe as we get up here. Because he's got good shielding. He takes damage from anything and he blocks one of it. So that's really going to be helpful. I should have probably moved him first, because then I could have attacked up in that kind of an area. That's fine. Just end my turn. We're doing alright. We've lost someone else. We're not doing alright. Damn it. I liked my guy have extra range. He was quite useful. That's annoying. But we can push forward. We'll be fine. I'm just going to hope we get more Lancers. Got another Archer. I'm going to have to upgrade these Archers. Like, there is a lot of reason to do that, because I keep picking them. Here we will take, again, this guy. I want to be careful of that one there. And I want to be careful of that one there. Bring knife fella. Bring man who can run extra fast. I'll bring you because you have extra damage and lots of health. Okay, knife man takes a step back, throws a knife. This fella will run to here, just because you want to be able to protect knife guy. Trying to think what the best way to do this is. I think of you running to here is good. I want to keep him there. Should actually be safer. I'm thinking this fella might die, sadly. But I can take an attack in on there. Okay, no, it was actually, the other one died. Although this guy still might. Yeah, damn. I don't know why it's making these guys more powerful, and they're already damn tough. Yeah, I've got a lot of range. I don't really have anywhere where I can keep this guy safe, though. I think Knife Guy is potentially just gone, so I'm gonna take care of that one. He's one of the ones that worries me. From here, Lancer can take it by himself. Like, this is pretty safe, all in all. I just need to take care of that hunter back there. Yeah, then we've won. I don't know why it's making this more difficult, run by run. So I need to win one of these runs, I think, in order to actually progress in the game. So this is just going to mean it takes far, far longer for that to happen when it's introducing tougher enemies. It feels rather mean of the game. Like, not to a degree where it's necessarily unfair, because I can get upgrades still. It definitely doesn't feel good having lost 3 units this fight, with some of them being quite good units. I would have very much rather not have lost. Never stops being vivid, the sight of blood. Serrating pristine snow. Or saturating, there we go. Got the word eventually. Yeah, we want Lancer. I think almost definitely we take him every time. I would go to the witch, but I think we're after money. However, I do want to get to that. So yeah, we go to the witch. That's fine. Another mystical figure in a strange hat. Person willing to deal in hexes, cast upon allies or enemies. Will you purchase a boon for your crew, or a curse for your foes, or a mutation for all? As you approach, you can't help but lament. How a person can only succumb to one hex at a time. Snap of a twig beneath your boot interrupts your thoughts, and the hunched ranger glances up from their tool. Ooh, we can upgrade our lancer. Exchange your range for an attack, so they become strictly melee but deal 3 damage. Buffing the squire for attack. Buffing the fast guy who we lost, I'm probably not going to do. And curse their enemies. Let's make them slower. I don't think we want them to be slow. That doesn't help. I'm thinking extra attack's just going to be nice, right? So that's me buffing both of my lancers, yeah. We're now melee, but they do a silly amount of damage. Sickly acrid smell drew you in, and in the end it nearly forced you away. But before you left the burning shack, still smouldering mysteriously, a beam collapsed and rang against iron. The bracers of a large chest could repel falling wood, but it cannot repel you. Yeah, what's this thing? As you travel onward, Hillier Market catches your eye. This is not a place to buy food or wares, it's a place to buy and sell labor. Return to your crew and scan the immediate candidates. One of them should fetch a decent price. Which one will you sell, Cat? Okay. So this is us selling someone. I'll sell probably the hunter. He's a weaker archer. That just gets me money. I don't know if I like that as a spot, but okay. I already smell the sweet sweat of the death. And we've got a couple guys who do extra damage. But we can probably take them out. The Kingdom of Faltis. The residents are said to be well read. But what are we reading about? Magic. Yeah, we're gonna bring both of these guys, definitely. Want someone range? I think these two would just hold me back. This guy has a bit of range on him. He's just gonna end up dead. I think that's us good. We only need 3 people this time. I want to play it safe. So yeah, we want to be focusing on him, I believe. And this guy. If I move there... No, because we've reduced my range, I cannot make that attack. I would need to move immediately adjacent to someone, which means doing this. Think... Yeah, that's probably going to bring this guy down, which is what I'm after. I start running up here. That should be safe. Then this fella... We take care of you. You're the priority. We take 1 damage there. We'll take 2 damage there. Is not quite what I'd intended on. But he's alive. We need this guy dead. We need this guy dead. As for you... I'm trying to think of how to keep my ranged guy safe. I think hiding down here is likely the safest. I don't think it's all that safe though. Yeah, sadly we've lost another. But our lancers are good. We can take the hits. Like from here, I don't think we're able to lose. It's certainly not ideal having lost people. But if I'm not able to lose, I'm pretty chill with it. Because this guy up here, yeah, he only does 1 damage. All of these guys only do 1 damage. It's a case of me just needing to now move forward. I'm gonna focus on killing everyone rather than escaping as well. If I move here, I should hopefully lure some folks around. This is going well. They can attack from point blank. I didn't know the scholar could do that. Kill off you. Kill off them. I mean, they're just actively walking up to me. So that's pretty useful at this point. Because now I just get them killed, and we win. Good stuff. That squire guarding the exit had but 1 hope. Become a scholar. Alas, fate had more gruesome plans. Commented specifically on the squire. Okay. From here we do need more range. So I'm gonna take a scholar, even though we're not the best. Yeah, keep on going. Stone walls block your path. Trying to funnel your crew indoors. Who are you to argue with a slab of rock? Let's check. Got 2 damage from you. 2 damage from you. So that's modified everyone. So if I see them lancers, they are now quite dangerous. Good to know. Apart from that, I mean, they have a bit of defense, shouldn't matter. I think it's just this hunter there. Yeah, this is a relatively safe map. I'll bring those 2. I'll bring this guy's back up. Will I? Yeah, I'll bring this guy's back up. I'm keeping some extras off in reserves. You're wanting... ideally them to move in first. Which means if I do that, and I move you to here, I think is a sensible choice. Move you up. Yeah, because they're going to be safe. They're going to take 2 damage. Not ideal. I can take 2 damage. Turn up. We murder you. We then murder you. This guy stays in reserve for now. Yeah, because they're not able to do much. This is completely fine. Move you up to there. Yeah, from here, we should be able to clear out this stage. Move you over this way. Move you up to the top. This won't be a kill, sadly, but we're getting there. Keep that guy moving as well. I just want someone who is able to jump in there and get a kill if we need. I think for now, we do that. We send you up to here. Send this guy to there is completely safe. Okay. Send you down. Get a kill. Send you guy in. Get a kill. And I guess I need to destroy the chest first. Okay. Makes sense. Be nice to rest here. But you can push your crew a little further. Yeah, keep in mind I need to destroy that chest first next time. Take an archer. And I'll back away from the table briefly. See if I can upgrade my archers. I've got a couple of them current. Who... I don't think I've got them on my team. But I could upgrade them in here, I believe. Which, yeah, giving them an extra strength is definitely nice. Also means I will change that at the start of the next run. But for now, back into here. I'll get more range on the archer as well when I can. Can resist a shortcut, Captain. And now, deep within a hedge maze, you're surrounded by more than just foliage. I might be surrounded by more than just foliage. However, they're not all too dangerous. That guy there? What on earth are they? I'm trying to make it out on the screen. I think for some kind of I don't know, their base looks spiky, or some kind of special enemy. I want to go in and beat them up. Because I think we can clear out most of this, but only dangerous things are, as far as I can tell anyway, got 2 lancers and then whatever that spiky dude is in the corner. So we need to be careful of these 2 and him. And then the rest we can just murder. Which I'm going to take as a good reason to have... I'm gonna say we can take a little bit of a hit there from both of them. So send those 2. Well, no, I should be clearing out him. I will bring an archer, just for good measure. That feels safe. I'd rather a small group of elites rather than just padding this out. Trying to figure out where is relatively safe to be. And we want you dead. We want you dead. From there, that guy's gonna come up and attack. That guy might be shot, but it's probably safe. Looks to me as if those 2 spaces are safe, so I'm going to move him into here. Keep him stood still. Whatever that thing is, it's approaching. Okay. That guy there is concerning. I don't know what they are. I need both my spear dudes to safely take him out. He moves 3 spaces, has a range of 1. So he can move up to here and attack either of those 2 spots. Meaning I should keep him here. I should move you down to here. Because that guy is just moving in. We want to be backing off in his direction. There's more of them than I thought. There's another one there as well. There's quite a few of those fellas. If I move here, assuming he moves up to there, that is safe. Assuming he moves over to there, that is less safe. But let's see. Okay, we can kill off that guy. I need to think how best to do this. Of all the people down here, they will get killed if they move into that spot. Move to there, they won't. Need him to stand here or up there. Up there, he isn't actually going to get shot if he's up there. Ideally, I'd like him to be there and shoot down, but in the order of movement, I need this guy to hit them. I think safest spot is up here. As we do that. Take some shots at this guy. Yeah, I expected that. That's alright. This guy is going to move up to here. So assuming he goes 1, 2, 3. We want our people to not be on either of these two spaces. So if I move you down to here, you over to here, we're just funneling them in. We are going to take a hit. We are going to take a hit, aren't we? It's a case of, do I murder top or bottom first? So I can do that. And then do this. And then do this. Neither are dead. We do take some rather substantial hits. Ah, I hadn't realised he'd be able to move in. It makes sense. But I hadn't noticed. That's a shame. Okay. Killed off them at least. So we should be safe. Mostly. We just need to get those guys. We can lure them in. So long as we don't hit the same guy each. That'll be fine. So yeah, start trying to loop around towards them. I'll send this guy up top, other guy down bottom. You could... yeah, take a stab at him. I've got 4 movement, which is better than them. So as long as I stand at the edge of their range, I can move in and get rid of them. That's going to be useful. Start getting rid of the chests. This is working out. We're going to be killing off, hopefully, 2 enemies each turn. Some of these fellas have defense. We won't quite be getting 2, but it'll work out. That's all he's doing. This guy wants to run as far as possible and then take out you. Yeah, so we're not going for quick victories, but we're going for safe ones. We've really just upgraded these one type of units a lot. We're coming in for hits, it's fine. You can get a kill. This guy will run to there, is safe. I want to be a little careful of the lancers up top. If I move to there, have I got the movement to be able to do the preemptive attack? We want to keep you there, I think. I want to be taking out both of these guys on the same turn. Ideally. Just make sure I get the right tile. Want to be here, attack the chest. Now we can go in, we can beat up both simultaneously. There we are. Start moving up in this direction. It should just be him and 2 hunters. That's gone well. That has gone well. Get a kill there. There we are. I really want to get more of these lancers if possible. These are really nice units. I like the access to hedge maze. Can't be certain which one is ideal. Do you like to gamble, Captain? I don't, which is why I kill everyone. Just getting as much as I can in terms of money. I think Defender here is the way to go. He has extra defense. Then both of these should be functionally the same things. Pass under sparkling metal gate, and are greeted by menacing figures. 2 damage over there. I'm just seeing 2 damage there and there. We've got that guy there as 2 damage. Okay, so you are a little concerning. You are a spear dude, I believe. Got 2 people over there. So assuming I can kill them, because I can't get to them in one turn and just kill them. That's 4 damage I can expect to take if I use these guys. Meaning I can take this guy. I don't know who I just replaced, but I'll be fine, just do that. So yeah, now everyone I've brought has a shield. That's going to be largely safe. This guy has a shield as well, so he's going to take a moment to get rid of. But it's fine. Aside from that, I can run up. I should probably run to here. Get a kill. I can move 3 spaces. Why can I not move? Is that 1, 2? Because that's like slightly lower. Thought I'd be able to move up to there. Slightly confused, but I'm not going to question it. There we go. Okay. I hadn't expected him to move down, but it works. I think move to the ranged one first, he's less predictable. Move you up to here. Assuming this guy comes in, which is good. We wanted him to die off quicker. That guy, we are fine to deal with in a minute. For now, move you up this way. You can deal with stuff in the back, aside from him. Unless... Lancer doesn't have armor, does he? He does do extra damage. But because I've got armor, I would outlive him if I get the first hit. Which I don't think is necessarily going to happen. But, I would, if it did. Just need to make sure I don't step into that tile. These guys do magic. It's kinda concerning. Yeah, because my guy doesn't defend against magic, does he? Safe spot would be here. And you get the kill in there. Okay, send you up top. Then send this guy after the chest. Gonna get a kill there. That's all safe. Yeah, we get to block. That is fine. That Lancer is the only one who's concerning. And he's not too concerning, I'll be honest. Let's move to there, move to here. Get rid of this guy. Gives me free coin, which isn't amazing. But it's pretty good, considering like how many enemies there are. Like, that does add up. Kind of moved to a bad spot. I was hoping he'd move somewhere else. So, no, we'll not do that, because that's going to make me win if I go up there. We will instead take a hit. We're not going to lose, so that's fine. This guy can start running up this way. And we're doing well. We are doing well. Let's get the kill. Good stuff. Get the kill here. Try and lure this guy out. Yeah, just want to stand here. Stand there. And, this guy doesn't really matter, but I'll get him moving in anyway. And that should be it. In a second. There we are. Navigate through the maze, only to find a suspiciously unlocked gate. Wherever could it lead? We'll take the Satellus here. And we're going to back away for a moment. So we're at 204 money. And we need to upgrade our Lancer, I believe. I think we want more damage. Like, just even more damage. What I actually have currently piece-wise, because I want something with possibly ranged magic. Would be nice. Scholar? Good upgrade. Scholar or Luminary? If I could give the Luminary range, would be good. If I could give Scholar some extra damage in range, I'd be quite happy. The rest I can make do with. How much is the Scholar to upgrade? He should be this one. I could give him both, yeah. There we go. That's going to be useful, and I will give him extra life, just to be safe. Do you want to upgrade anyone else? Satellus can have more life. For fairly cheap. Is this where we get the guy with the light? Or is the occultist, who never gets to have more than a range of 2, but can have a lot of damage? The long step we've never quite maxed out. In terms of like his usability. Give him a lot more movement and more damage. I'd like him to probably have a bit more survivability. We have a knife thrower with us. This guy is who I'm looking for? Yeah. We could give him range on his movement. Might be good enough. It's about to go into boss fight, is what I'm worried about. I think we'll be able to survive it. Focus is sharp. That means nothing to this enemy. Be ever ready. Yeah, we'll get our Scholar. It should be useful. Quick and practiced footsteps fill the air as your crew invade the map. You expected a fight inside, and your expectations will be met. Next, it's this guy at the back worries me. He does a lot of damage. I can, if I get him positioned correctly, run away from him, and then once I've run away, I could shoot him with magic, I believe. And he can't do much. I hope I'm correct in my theory. Biggest concern, Lancer there. That guy there. There for you. Dangerous is what you are. We want to essentially just focus him down right to start. What's the easiest way? We want someone there, someone here to run in. We can do that. We can do that. You aren't a threat, neither you or you. Okay, entrance, I've got my theory crafted. Lancer there is dangerous, but that's only one. Those guys aren't dangerous. Lancer at the back is dangerous. So it's these two at the back, this guy here, and this guy here. We can do that. We will bring in our luminary. He will assist down here, to the left, I believe. We will bring in someone who can just take some hits and do some light damage. I think will be useful. It's between this guy and the defender. I think I'd rather defender, maybe. But I take the ranged one. I did kind of want to bring my ranged guy. I bring the ranged one. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. For now, run up to here, get the kill. Then run up to here, stay still. These guys could get in, but they won't be getting in. This guy requires a hit from potentially just him and him would work. We'll see. I can run in and hit him. I can only run to there and hit him. This guy with his range of 4. He's good. But I'd like him to have a range of 5. Would be a lot more ideal, wouldn't it? Keep him where he stood. He should be safe. Take a shot there. This guy's just here for a bit of more versatile damage. I'd rather not take any hits from him. So we're going to hold off. I'm going to probably use this guy to run in. Yeah, because if I go here with a Lancer, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. Use this guy to take a hit. And then we're safe. So that means you run over there at this point. Which means we actually want you to be 1 step over. This guy we are keeping in reserve. You are just back up if we need it. Yeah, I'm liking just exploiting how the enemy works. Stand there, we stand there. That is us. Okay, we've got some pretty solid kills this turn coming. You run to here, take an attack. You are safe to go here and shoot him. You're fine to take care of the Lancer. I think, yeah, that Lancer there is my next biggest concern. Going to move this fella in to just whack a pot. There we go. Yeah. This is what I was expecting to happen. We can take the hits. That guy's only a range of 3, so I think if I stand here, I can shoot him, right? Yeah, and I am safe. This guy hit the pot. There we go. You, I want to focus on the chest, and we'll run him up here. For now, we go to here, hit the chest. Magic Man, kill the archer. This guy will now run up. He's going to hang out in the back. You start going up the steps. He's not going to take any damage, so we're fine to just leave him to do that. Okay. Lancer worries me, so I'm going to simply step to there. I'm fine to go here and get a kill on this guy. I think keep him where he is for now. I can honestly move him to here. Take a shot there. There we go. Playing it safe, it is working out for now. Yeah, we need that guy gone. Which means I do this. And then kill him. Luminary, you stay where you are. You make an attack there. This is working out. I am using my strategical planning skills in order to do this without taking any actual hits yet. Which is ideal. I have a plan, which isn't entirely what I like, but I have a plan. I'm gonna focus on this. There we go. What I want is if I force him to move down to here, to attack there, I think I can shoot up. Or I could at least shoot from here to hit him. Because at most he would move from here. No, we need him to move to there ideally. Which means we would be sacrificing someone. I don't want to do a sacrifice. We'll lure him out and we'll just go around the back to the objective once we've wiped out the rest. I think that's the best way to handle it. Got a chest there I do want to get. We should be able to get. Take care of you. Take an attack on you. Start running you up. Use the backup in case I need it. I ideally won't, but use the backup in case I do. I could leave you there, because I think... No, never mind. I was hoping I could move there and attack, but we can't. Just get the kill on there. Keep this guy down below. Is where I would need him. Next, want to move to the edge of his radius. So to here. This guy's going to be used to probably run in at the end. Keeping that ranged one down below just to play it safe. Well, no, I should move you up. I should move you up. I can move you back down if need be. So from here, he is my only concern. He's essentially a movement of 4 in a range of 1, just because he's a range of 2. As long as I don't remain next to him, we can escape. I think we just rush it. I'd rather not lose one of these guys. I can guarantee that I don't if I sacrifice him. Currently, he is just less valuable. so I do that. I would want to move this guy down to here. I want to test my theory from earlier. Okay, move you up to here. We will be winning now. Attack that, get the chest open. Good stuff. He didn't move close enough. If I had more range, I could have. That's fine. End my turn, I move one. Would have liked to have beaten the guy. But I can't. I can't. I'm not safely. The exit manor, the full moon guiding me. Black, tiles blacken, and collapses as fire grows. Eventually, the entire building, and the knight who sought to stop you, will turn to ash. Well, seem to have defeated a mighty foe. I can't deny my surprise. The reward is a key to the Praetorium. Just in the door across the park. Those stairwells are awfully dark, however. You found a suitable lamp yet? Never mind, off you go. If you're fortunate, you'll find a few stronger pieces. I thought that was a mini-boss. That gets me a key. Well, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah. Also, we need to knock these down again. I don't think there's going to be anything new behind them. But they've gone back up. I want to make sure they're down. Because, yeah, we've got various things we had opened last time that I just want to try and keep open. That opened the thing over there. Yep, cool. Let's make sure we're taking down the paintings. Could be anything behind them. Yeah, he said down here. Here we go. And that would mean for this keyhole here. Presumably. No? Unless you meant the one up here, when you said across from the parlour. I mentioned the stairs, but I might just be mentioning stairs because they're opposite the door. Yeah, there we go. Figured it out. Ah, and these stairs are dark as well. Maybe that's why I mentioned it. The fact that door doesn't stay open worries me just a little. I don't think it's anything bad. But it does worry me just a bit. I mean, we could keep going up. I'm tempted. For now. Grab the money. Keep an eye out for anything else. Just light the candles as we go. And ooh. Oh, that does look fancy. This is a Praetorium, apparently. Got a musical flair, Captain? Or is there a particular tune trapped in your mind? Why don't you try pummeling that piano and see what pours out of your heart? I would wager, after all, that your fingers remember more than you do. I mean, sure. That's like the title music. Or like music from in the game as well. That's interesting. I can just I can keep on playing it. I'm keeping on playing it until it stops. Okay, I think that is it then repeating. That's cool. I hadn't thought there'd actually be any kind of music in me. I'll play this one. I don't think playing that alongside it is any reason. But here, I feel I want these to rotate. But they don't want to rotate. We do have a piece down there. Is that like an executioner or something? I don't quite know. It's just because there's a guillotine and like a noose in the back. Okay, behind this one's just money. Just keep on moving around. I'm gonna keep an eye on these panels just in case any of those do anything. Got money on this one. None of them seem eminently of interest. We found a lever. What would want a lever? Have I found anything for that yet? I don't think I have. I feel like there could be a way to open up this big middle panel, but I don't know. Got a map. So that's 4 at the top, 1 at the triangle points of the, I guess, downward triangle, and 3 on the other ones. That might come in use for something? I don't know. Got money in this. Got money in the back as well. There we go. In this one, we have another handle. Can I open you? There we go. I accidentally closed it. Music stopped as well, okay. Gonna check up here before I do the rest of the room. Where I'm immediately thinking, this seems important. There's a giant sextant. There's a piece down over there. I'll check that in a second. I don't think I can do anything with any of those. There's not anything on the pieces on the ground, is there? No. Can I, however, look it through this? The longer I look, the more stars appear. I feel I should continue looking and I might make a picture of some kind. It's taking a while. Some of them seem to be fading out over time. Yeah, okay, that might not make a picture. Whatever could you be looking for? Perhaps a wondrous star? Or a cold black void? Why not dare to dream big, Captain? And hope to see both. Okay, for now, that is a man with a two-pronged fork. Don't entirely know what that's meant to be for. Is it a hay fork, maybe? We have a villager, we don't have a farmer, do we? So it's possible. These things are finicky to open. I should be opening all the drawers. There could be any number of things inside. Mostly money, by the looks of it, but there could be more than just money. Got another sextant. It's definitely a, like, navigation theme, and I'm suspecting this might be an airship of some kind that we're in, but it's not obvious. It's not obvious. Yeah, there wasn't anything on there. Like, there's the upper level I do want to go to, but we're going to finish down here first. It's got two levers, and I don't know what they do. Got a locked box. Pictures with another lever. Good stuff. Also some money. I will not say no to money. That one doesn't have anything. That one doesn't fall down completely, so there still could be something behind there, but I'm doubtful. That doesn't do anything, and this wants more levers. I'll need to find the combination as well, probably. We need one more lever first. We've got stairs, we've got... I mean, more locked stuff. With this one's seeming to be more important, because that's blue. That looks like a door. Can't, like, interact with this, can I? Something's going to open that. I don't know where. But something will open it. Light this candle. Grab money. I don't think the candle is important. Yeah, I think we can only now go up. Coin there. That candle is already lit. Just keeping my eyes peeled as we go along. See, there are things there. As for this, that turns. I know it's 4, 3, 3, 1, 1, and 1. But what do any of these mean? I don't know what that means yet. If I know what any of those symbols mean, maybe I need a sextant. There was a sextant downstairs that was commented on. There's this. It's the last of the levers. I could make an assumption you just pull them all. But we need another key for this too. That is at least, I think, 3 keys still we need. No, 4 keys. I'm just counting in my head. It's a lot of things that we need. If I pull all of those, is that good? What's it done? It's turned on some lights. Ah. It's turned on those lights and made those a lot more pronounced. Is this now more useful? Still no. I'm gonna quickly go grab that sextant, I think, if I can. Oh, you're such a peculiar creature, scurrying about these chambers, touching whatever you please. But you must know, Captain, the thought of your touch disgusts me. Keep your distance. Do you plan to? We're never one to listen, were you? Oh, can't say I'm surprised. You didn't appreciate me doing that. I kind of assumed you'd move. Seems every time you close your eyes, more fluid evacuates from your head. I hope it's not vital to you. This journey is not yet over, after all. You know what? There's a shortcut to get the sextant if I'm able to pick it up. Which I'm not. Forget, Captain, you must extinguish your lantern before coming closer. Consequences of failing to do so would be, well, it would interrupt our game. I wasn't planning to go closer, don't worry, friend. Just, continuing back for now. Why did he interrupt me up there? Said not to get closer, but it was just down that hallway. After turning on the lights, he was down the hall. Okay, so the lights don't stay on. Does he appear there only when I do that? Maybe? I don't know. He appears for some reason at some point. For now... that would be 4 things in that circle. Is that what it wants? I could see big circle needs to have maybe 4 dots. Big circle here would need to have 3. That looks about correct. Big circle here needs to have 3. I don't know if big circle is what I'm going for. But I think maybe. It's on 4. It's not what I wanted. Could argue that's 3, but I'm not fully convinced by any of this making sense. Let me think. Those are meant to be 1, right? From, like, this, does anything become apparent? Not really. Doesn't change anything. It was definitely... That's 6, isn't it? Not 4. I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Do I want 6 things in total overlapping the circles at all? Maybe? That'd be maybe 7 currently. No, that looks correct. All those dots that are in one of these areas. That's what we're wanting. That looks mostly clean. Moving it anymore, I think feels wrong. I don't know, it didn't feel quite fully correct. Like, that could also be right. I think this one wants to be background this way. I think possibly here. No, because that one there doesn't line up with anything. These don't line up neatly. Can I change the stars? If I move the levers again? I cannot move them again. I think top one I've got correct. I'm gonna go off of the assumption. Because it just looks correct to me. Like that looks fine. This doesn't quite look correct. That one definitely doesn't. I'm not happy with that one. I'm gonna move it until it feels right. I'm mostly focusing on the ones in the middle. I want to say that feels about the most correct. That one definitely does. Like that's your 6, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. We need to find other scrolls. That's what we need. Okay. Okay, do we have any other scrolls? That's what we're after. We can't interact with you. Yeah, because that one. We had 6 on that side, then 3 and 3, then 1 and 1 and 1. there are going to be other scrolls somewhere, right? Not sure whether they're in this room. Yeah, that doesn't seem important. It might just be further rooms around the house. That top one is 100% correct right now. We moved those paintings before we got knocked out, didn't we? There wasn't anything there. There's not anything back this bit. No, there is. There's a lot of money. I'm wondering. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think there's any more scrolls here. Those, I feel, have to have something important later. We'd opened those before. There's not anything much to investigate. I was looking out for little buttons or anything that might be on here. Definitely not seeing any little buttons that are obvious. Yeah, we need to find more scrolls. Similar to this. Don't know where they'd be. But I now know what I'm looking for. That helps. It sounded like something was moving down this way, but I don't think there would be anything. No, nothing new. Can open this, but never had anything of much use to it. Alright, head back up. Don't think we have any other things to investigate, do we? We can knock down paintings and whatnot. We've already knocked down all of these. I'm now looking out for those weird star charts. I say weird, it's not really all that weird, it's just like a star chart thing. We can't edit this currently, but we did get some new pieces. Can we look at the new pieces? Yeah, such as the Dispeller. 2 range, does 1 of each damage and has protection against magic. It's pretty good. Punisher just does 2 damage. Mortem, you weren't new. Squire wasn't, Archer wasn't. It was just 2 people I got. Must have been. Still useful, but not things I currently need. There is this, but that's the same as what we've got upstairs. That's possibly marking something, but I don't entirely know if I can read, so I'm going to leave it be. Do I actually have a lot of money currently? Let me look to upgrading something. Something might be you. The Lancer is doing me a good job. It's going to give him even more damage in life. I like the Lancer. The Archer, I was tempted to upgrade, but I'm not going to. The Scholar was in here, right? Yeah, I'm going to give him more range. Just because we can get more of them while they're in that top campaign. Could go and do one of these. It would be the sensible option, I think. So we're going to go here. Due north is your choice. Well, if you insist. I'm sure the locals are friendly and don't do anything beyond the norm. They certainly wouldn't murder outsiders. Far to the north, just before the edge of the continent, lies Port Merdcador. You can contact an airship there, if you have a completed start. You can sail farther north still. Now then, begin your journey, Captain. This is still the same run. We are against werewolves and a lot of dangerous folk. See an underground passage. It beckons you to submerge yourself and fade into the cool, black nothingness. But villagers bar your path, and so they must die. Okay, so we've got people with both magic and attack, whereas some of them do 2 magic attack and 1 regular. He is a priority. Lycanthrope is a bit of a priority, but he's not too bad. We will be bringing a Scholar. He does 2 damage. We'll be bringing you. We might bring you. Biggest issue I'm spotting. That guy has a range of 2. We are going to have to take a hit. This guy, we don't have to take a hit from. Yeah, I'm going to say we do this. Because this feels correct. Unless I want to bring you. You don't strictly need range. So you know what? Swapping these. Over here, we want to focus on people who can hurt me. Which is you. You can hurt me. This guy comes into whack that fella. You just want to take some aggro. And we want these 2 to stay up close together so we can finish off, hopefully, that very dangerous looking one here. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do that. Put him up here. Get a lovely kill. Celeste would be able to get a kill, but he's not in a good position for it. We're safe though. This guy has armor. We're fine. No one's dying. There we are. A successful first step into the northern path. You step over the final villager's body. The sound of scraping a rock drifts to your ears. 2 shadows can be seen in the cave's mouth. 2 new foes, or 2 new candidates for your crew. I'm assuming this is going to be based on the northern region this time, so we're not going to be seeing lancers. Yeah, we get like the luminary, or the hunter. Taking the luminary, he has been upgraded a bit, so he'll be of use. Okay, these guys look a bit dangerous. Farther in, a lone torch illuminates the cave. But scraping rocks can be heard not far off. I can't quite see his stats. Okay, he's one of the ones who does a total of 3 damage. We do not like him. There's a handful that deal 1 of each type of damage. And then that's skeletons who are kind of useless. Okay. We're definitely bringing the Lancers. I think due to them having 2 health and these guys having 1, someone with range is going to be quite nice. So if I put you there, I can immediately get rid of the Luminary. That would be good. And we take someone who can take a little bit of a beating. Yeah? Yeah, that feels correct. largely, we want to get rid of him. We want to get rid of him. We want to get rid of him. That is our primary goal. It's a very dark map, this, though. I feel I could do brightening this slightly. But, ah well. I am going to... I think we prioritise keeping this guy safe for now. Which means move you to here. Move you to here. Oh, and they're also fighting the skeletons. Okay, there are factions within the map. I suspected that it could be a thing, but it's good to know that it actually is. Right, these two have to do this. This guy, I'm a little worried for. You can head up there safely, I believe. You have to actually move him. Confirm the movement. There we go. Could kill off the skeletons. We're going to. There we are. We've now got ourselves 2 easy kills. Good stuff. Consult your map to see if a chosen exit was desirable. The dirty page suggests this was the case, and of course a map would never lie. Mortem or a villager? I'm good without either. We'll go look at a hex though. See a faint flicker in the darkness. Is that familiar yet unnatural orange of the Hexmaster's mystical campfire? You march straight towards that light, eager to see if there are any hexes for sale. Even though they only last for this journey, they might prove to be the edge you need. What do we want here? Make skeletons do literally no damage? Could be good. Probably buff my luminary would be nice. Yeah, make him have an extra 2 movement. I think we do want this. We'll make this guy potentially useful by giving him extra magic, and we can upgrade him further outside of combat. The luminary being quicker is a bit worrying because that means enemy ones also. I think it'll be fine. Before we started this journey, you had the foresight to make a poster. Wanted. Crew to sail the northern skies. Didn't expect anyone to come. Yet, there are 2 who stand before you now. One appears promising, so you consider bringing them along. 'Tis all you can afford at the moment. Who is it? I will likely take the luminary, yeah. I think a spare one makes sense. Don't need any other spare pieces. Would I want to do a trade? Not really. I kind of want lore. Let's see what this is. Truly wonderful land once existed. It consisted of 4 regions. And it was unified. Prosperous. More importantly, it kept to itself. Like most everything, however, such a haven could not avoid certain horrors. Like the entropic decay of all that exists. As part of the reason why you only have 3 paths to choose in this game we're playing. I want to know what that is. So we're gonna go up there. Soul catches fire. It is time to fight. Soul catching fire sounds a little painful. Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. Right? Like, I understand it's supposed to mean, like, I'm passionate and, I want to be doing the fight, but nah, that sounds dangerous. The path widens before you. And you see two groups of enemies, each ready to fight the other. What an untimely arrival on your part. So I'm assuming that means these guys are against the lycanthropes then. And their luminaries are not made quicker. Is interesting. Anyway, we do want Magic Man. There we are. We do want you. We do want you. And we do want an Illuminary, I believe. With all of his silly amounts of movement, should be useful. We've also got a spare Illuminary. We can get more during this current campaign. For now, Scholar can shoot from point blank, so I'm going to move here just to be safe. I would like to use the Illuminary to take out him. I'm just checking if it's safe enough to do so. It looks to be if I go to here. These two worry me. That one doesn't worry me quite so much. I need to run up here because I need to pay attention to the steps. There we go. Yeah, they try to make attacks. They aren't going to be doing much. This guy, I think we keep to the back. Murder him. We send one of our fellas into there. We send one up here. I would be safe to go here and do this. Yeah, I'm a little worried about these lot now. Okay, just turn my view slightly just so I can see better. I don't think there's anyone too bad to deal with. But I do want to be careful nonetheless. Think. Move you up. Take care of you. This guy's got so much movement. I think it's worth having that extra movement on someone just to kind of do a bit of skirmishing if need be. But I need to remember this is a canyon. So I want to kind of be over here to make most of things. This guy can just move up. He's going to take, I believe, a small amount of damage from him. That's fine. I murder off them. Murder them. And I would imagine if I do this, I should be able to get a kill. Yeah, I have the range. Good stuff. You skitter from a battleground. With 4 more foes pour it. Don't think I need anyone new. I'd rather keep a smaller elite team for now. I should have taken someone new. We need to sacrifice people. Metallic Creek erupts from a nearby forest. It's the sound of an axle. Shifting as a heavy carriage stops. The call of a labour exchange. One where you willingly participate and cast aside 2 of your loyal crew. For casting people aside, currently you're going, sadly. We had buffed you, but we can maybe get more in the future. Keeping our scholar, it's going to be the Satellist, I believe. 2 damage is nice, but I prefer him. We also have 2 damage on him anyway. I should have taken someone if I'd remembered that was up next. Knife thrower is alright. Defender isn't bad. I'll take a knife thrower. Yeah, is this like a dangerous fight? More foes await you. And they seem particularly agitated. You emerge from your last endeavour, and are greeted by flowing water. Your enemies are hastily loading a riverboat, and more are still closing in. Okay, of the enemies, they are a threat, and no one else is really too bad. I mean, these lycanthropes are a little scary. Skeletons are a little worrying. But I think we'll be fine. If I just send you in to take care of skeletons, they'll be safe because they have a shield. Send these two to deal with those folks, and then bring... Because I have a map set up, I think someone ranged for the lycanthropes. I think that'll work. If I... Yeah, play it safe to protect my ranged person. Keep them towards the back. Yeah, we've got a few people who are a little concerning, so I'm going to send yous back up in this direction. I could have done that slightly more efficiently if I'd noticed that my second Lancer wouldn't get into proper range. Yeah, we've got enough shields. Everyone aside from the Scholar should be safe where they are. To be aware that I do want to be shooting things. I think here, that's pretty solid. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of them. Yeah, they're helping me do some fighting. It's honestly paying me a lot of money, this. Take a whack there. You... I'm going to say we prioritize the wolf. That's up this way. We'll do this guy first, though. They will not get in range to attack any wolves, but they can, from here, attack a skeleton. I could just do that with you. Over here, we're aiming to be quick, so kill off them, and we'll hope that the guy here helps a bit, and possibly gets killed. Both. We had both happen. That is glorious. In which case, that's good. That's good. Move you up here. Move you to here. And then, yeah, we take a slight bit of damage. But it's worth it. A wise captain knows which fights to engage. And the stupid one engages them all anyway. I suppose we know which you are. I mean, I took 1 damage, so I'm hoping the prior. That gets me not anyone I want. Lovely. We're getting to the boss, which would mean another key, and this area has not been bad so far. I think these Lancers are really carrying me. Your map brings you to another cave. Unlike the others, this one is well lit. All the better for you to watch your crew down. Before we actually put anyone down, we are worried about them. We're worried about them. A little worried about you. A little worried about you. A little worried about you. They are my primary concern. We will be needing a scholar. Scholar would not immediately be in much danger. Do need a lancer to run in. We do need someone to tank some damage. And another lancer to pull up the rear, I guess. So, biggest concern is this guy. We run in here. That is looking immediately a lot safer. Make an attack there. That guy's now able to be taken down by my ranged one. Run up here. We want you to be aiming in that direction. We've got armor. We're not going to take much damage, if any. Hopefully. Yeah, I planned correctly on this occasion. That is good. In which case, I run you up to here. Take it at him. You are going to focus on them. Mr. Ranged Scholar takes a shot there. This one is going to run to here. Get rid of you. Things are looking good. We are safe. Yeah, I do still think sacrificing the range is a little annoying, but I do enjoy the damage. The damage I've got on the Lancer, now up to 4, is a little bit on the silly side. Like, that's really good. This guy, I need to be more careful with. Move you down. Let's move you up. Okay. So now these two can still deal damage to you, as well as this guy. So we want to prioritize them. There we go. Ranged guy is probably wanting to back up over here. Unless I could use him on this side. No, I think he's safe to run a little further ahead. Yeah, thankfully the enemy AI doesn't recognize I have shields. From here... I was hoping I could go there and shoot him. I'll not lie. That would have been quite nice. I could shoot either of them. I think, yeah, we do that. Shoot the one in the back. If I stand there, they can't run past. Run up here, take a hit. I need to avoid anyone with magic damage. You can move free. I'm safe to do this. There we go. Okay. We murder you. We murder this guy. Murder that one. And there we are. The clatter of hard heels surrounds you, bouncing from the walls as your crew leaves. From here... Ooh, the Dispellier. The Dispellier, I think, seemed really good. I'll not lie. Having 2 range and 2 attack and a ward by default. I'm going to take one of them. And then we're into boss fight. Most can be defeated by strength alone, yet some foes require strategy. How will your abilities fare here in the face of true might? Hopefully well. Hopefully they will fare well. Rushing water obfuscates your hearing, as does the rain pounding on hats and mantles. There's a magnificent bridge before you, and the path straight ahead draws you in. But even the architectural marvel fades away, the presence of a mysterious person hunched at the other end. Not too bad, he does 3 damage with range, which is kinda scary. I believe we need to get to his tile to win. However, I believe they are fighting against the wolves and stuff. So this isn't like an entirely joint front against me. What I'd like is to go and attack him, which means we need to have you here. We've sadly only got one of our powerful lancers this time. In the center, I'm safe if I have you take point. This guy's good against magic, which isn't a huge concern right now, so I might bring a fast dude. And like, maybe 2 ranged ones could be better, I don't know. You know what, yeah, 2 ranged ones is tempting. This guy's too fragile. We are bringing a ranged dude. And we are bringing a fast one. I think should work out. Let's see. Immediately, first thing we do, take out him. That is good. Next thing we do, hey Secker, I think I'm winning. I think I am. It's going rather well so far. And I'm safe down here. So I can go do this. This guy can run really far. Where do I want him to go? I think he helps take out skeletons for now. Yeah, this guy in the back worries me. He's got a gun. That explains why he does so much damage with range. A new costume? It's not a new costume, it's something to go with the cat outfit. I'm not going to share just yet. One of the things though, Secker, is cat ears, because current ones are broken. I've still got them. They will be arriving tomorrow, the new ones. But it's a pair of 2, because it worked out cheaper. However, cat ears, currently in half. I can try and make do with it. It's not ideal. But there you go. There's your cat ears. I broke them because I was flexing it to put it on my head more comfortably, and it just snapped. So, well. Here you go, however. If I can get it to actually stay in place semi-comfortably, then I will consider that a win. Is that good? I feel that's good enough. I'll adjust the camera so you can see it slightly better. I think that should be fine for you, Secker. It's not that big a head, it's just they taper in a lot towards the bottom. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying that they broke, but well. I guess I'm just that tough of a person, you know. Got that much in the way of muscles. I just snap things without even trying. It's clearly what's going on. I think next thing to do is if I do An attack there. We're now going to focus on the center bridge for a brief moment. There we go. Yeah, this is working out. Because these guys are going to be taking care of some of these skeletons themselves. As for here, I think I'd quite like to use that as an attack. Which means we are using these two to take care of that man on the bridge with his big hat. I think it's a villager we killed. Not certain, but I think it was a villager. And the thing with that guy there is I can outrange him. Because he has a range of 4. This guy's an artillery piece with a range of 5. If I set him here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would not quite hit, would it? Damn. He would need to move and then could hit me. I don't know. He's dangerous. I don't like him. We need to try and either rush him or bypass him. If I'm rushing him, all I need is to get quick guy in and ranged guy. Because he's only got 4 health. I think that is doable. That is entirely doable. I think for now, continue moving forward slightly while killing fellas off over here. If I want fast guy to get him, he has a range of 5, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I could be here, and that would be fine. Speedy guy can run 6 spaces. 6 spaces would not quite be enough to rush in. So if I bait him out with you, he wouldn't die in 1 hit. Meaning, if I bait him forward, we can then rush in after I've got my other people set up in a good position. He's a range of 4, so I'd want to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd want to be back here. I'm going to start getting this set up. I think it should be fine. It's going to take me another couple turns just because the scholar's a little on the slower side. Am I safe to jump down there? I am. This guy's got such a stupid amount of movement. I'm happy enough doing that. Yeah, we should be able to take care of the boss. I think we can. We just need to be sensible about it. That's a difficult part, because I'm not particularly sensible. Yeah. It's fine. I'll work out. I'll work out. If I move you to here, Mage can go sit here. And we can get everyone set up to essentially have Mage sitting here, this guy sitting here, and Speedy Man sitting there, I think, is a plan. I think that should work out. You just sit still for now. Okay. You go there. He is going to be taking a hit. I'm hoping it is not a sacrifice. Lanceman run-ups here. Yeah, if he runs up there, that's good. Yeah, we take a hit. It's not great, but he's not dead. And if he's not dead, we can kill him this turn. Right? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to make sure we don't stand there, and then we're fine. So I'm just going to stand here, the safest spot I have open. We are going to take a hit for... We're going to take enough hits on this Luminary he dies. We have a spare one. We want to beat the boss. It's a priority. It's worth the sacrifice. So that's plus 20 coins. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm taking that. We need a unit gone anyway. It's a shame, but it's alright. The Lancer now just moves up. He can handle everything else. I can probably outrange a lot of these fellas. Thinking if I send you back, it's going to take a while. But I think we'd be able to do something. Just start moving around there as well. Start moving you down. So it's fine, it's just taking a while. Keep running over, do not stand in the golden space because we want to be killing everyone. We are mildly genocidal. It's perfectly healthy in a game to do that, right? It's fine. It's fine. Aside from this guy who can do magic, can anyone else? No. Which means this guy is safe to move in. As soon as we get rid of you. Because that's only range damage now. Okay. This is working out. I don't know if that guy with the shield's going to actually help at all. But I want to hope he does. I want to hope he does. It's just he does 1 damage, and 1 damage is very inconsequential. I don't think he needs to help anyway. There's only 1 guy left, isn't there? Can I get a kill with my Scholar? No, I can't. Lancer, do your job. Cacophonous sound rains from above. Instinctively drop to your stomach, lying flat, narrow, and covering your head. But there are no additional bursts of noise. You look up to see an airship, its primary propeller coming up to speed. Vessel sails away from your position, heading north. You follow. Once more, you've outmaneuvered a powerful foe. Seems you're becoming competent, Captain. For this victory, the reward is the key to the hold. Cross a parlour once more. This time, take the descending stairwell. Oh, and be careful down there. The flooring isn't what it used to be. I don't know if he's joking about the flooring or if that's actually something I need to look out for. I'm gonna assume I need to look out for it. But we don't actually know. We don't actually know for certain, do we? Just open it up. Can't hold the lantern as I do. But we're now inside, where it is pretty much pitch black. What have we got? We've got alcohol? I don't know if any of this is important. I don't think any of it's interactable. It's not immediately looking interactable. Said watch for the flooring, so I will. Got various things I could turn. I'm gonna turn them all once, and if that doesn't do anything, we're gonna leave it be. I don't think it did anything. And light those, gives us a little bit of ambient lighting. Various mini casks. Got this. What is this? Can't properly see it because of how dark it is. It's a series of pipes, I can tell that much. What's interactable here? I don't know. So I'm gonna leave it be. If you turn on the lights, that'd be very useful. Because I can't see what there is. I don't know if we can turn on lights. I don't know if there's like light switches in this universe. Keep turning those, however. Got another keyhole. I don't know where it goes. But we'll open it at some point. Back to your first bit as a whole. I think we are in an airship. Or a boat. One of the two. It's continuing to look around. There's a lot of luggage. And there is just a hole. Did say to mind my step. I'm assuming he meant that, because it's kind of collapsed, hasn't it? It's collapsed and then there's stars. Which confuses me a little bit. How does it collapse leaving stars? Also, why is there just a trail of coins on the floor? As if to lure me down this way. You're looking for another new piece. Are you drawn to their audible struggles? A very fitting, Captain. Regardless, mind your step. It'd be a shame if you were to fall in that pit. After all, we still haven't finished our game. There he is. Some kind of lantern bearer. Let's be a little careful, pick up all the money, then back up, picking up the coins as we go. That's not anything I can walk on there, is it? No. That's just a little bit off to the side. We have got a new piece. We've gotten some kind of puzzle to do with, like, I'm assuming, like, a furnace, maybe? Some kind of, steam generator dynamo thing? I don't know. Got lots of red wheels to turn, is all I know for certain. And I don't entirely know what I'm meant to do with them all. So there's not a light, and I can't see the damned puzzle. Can't keep turning them, so I'm assuming turning them once is good. Got more money there. Not anything else. Okay. And that's us back to the entrance. I'm missing something. I don't know what this thing is, but I've kind of turned all the things I think I can turn. So can I now do something here? I can. I can get inside. Where there is a lot of money and two somewhat bloodied pieces by the looks of it. We've got, I mean, a fox dude and a horse dude. What does that mean? I don't know. We've got 3 new pieces. It's certainly not bad. But I don't know what they're used for. I'm assuming it's just for stuff in the game. But there might be like a combination of pieces I need to do for a puzzle at some point. It's something I wouldn't put past the game. I don't know if it is a thing, but it's something that wouldn't surprise me. However, what have we got? We have an Arbiter. That is really good. Okay, that's 2 range, a total of 3 damage, and he is pretty much immune to magic. The Flamamancer, whatever that means. 3 magic damage and a lot of movement, but low range. And the Rider. Lots of movement, low range, 2 damage. I'm curious what faction they belong to. I'd imagine this one. You've got the Arbiter. We've got the Flammenmancer. There's a horse. Is he belonging to this faction? He is. We could make him do more damage. Given more movement isn't really necessary. Extra health could be nice. Arbiter can get another 2 damage. This is good. He can only attack from 2 away. He can never attack from, like, very close range. As you can see with that little cross there. This guy can have a stupid amount of damage. But he's going to always be a glass cannon. So I'm not convinced by that. I'm not convinced. Please, Captain, your lantern. Yes, I will put it away, friend. Just realised I've got like 600 money. Give me a minute. But we'll come back to table. We're gonna upgrade. Yeah, no, I was looking at the new pieces. I hadn't considered. I may as well just buy more hand size and deployment tiles, right? I don't think I need anything else upgraded. No, Lancer would be the only one kind of coming to mind, but I fully upgraded him. I don't think I've got anyone else I have multiple copies of. Do I? No. If I had multiple copies on someone else, maybe? Like the Defender, I would be tempted to maybe upgrade, but I don't think I need to. Which means we have set our sights westward. Seek the star point's casing, and none will stop you. Takes a great deal of fortitude to travel onward in the face of defeat. If only the clergy had your will. Yeah, first fight of this area shouldn't be anything too bad, right? See 3 acolytes gripping their clubs. They'll not let you pass as long as they live. So we got someone with 3 damage in the back, someone with 2, someone with 2. That's fine. Okay, we can deal with that. Stick in both of them. I think someone who can do 2 damage is nice, especially when, like, I've got various people with just a little bit of health. But I think I would rather have that on some ranged people. So we're going to bring them. Because this thing 1 damage is alright. I can bring you. I think someone's speedy. I think that should do us. Okay, from here, we were worried about you, we were worried about you, and we're worried about you. I would take potentially 4 damage if I run straight up currently. These guys have 5 health. This is weirdly a safe thing to be doing, to run straight up here. I don't want to run too far. I need Magic Guy dead. I don't want him getting too close either. Okay, move to here. Apparently can attack someone. I guess it would be you. But there we go. That's fine. Magic Man needs to be, like, across from people along the same kind of direction. Magic Man could get in. Do I care? Yeah, kind of. As long as he can't get in, this guy will be safe. Move you 1 space forward. It shouldn't matter. But I can. Okay. This has worked out. What I can do is kill you. I could... trying to think what the most efficient way to do this is. I think move you up, take a shot. Move you up, take a shot. Move you to here. Move you to there. Then we finish them. Good stuff. Backlights failed to stop you. Carry on, Captain. Yeah, now we get a unit from this area. The cultist, I think, is the only one I've leveled up. So I'll take one of them. I don't think I'll necessarily use them. I will take a hex. We've got a good amount of money currently. The strange fire calls to you. Unnatural spells that transcend the continent. You're eager to see which are available, despite the cost, despite their temporary nature. You can't help but be curious. This would probably not be useful. That's the unit I have. This one, I'll be honest, 6th range. It's slightly tempting. It's a bit overkill. Life in that guy is pretty cheap and likely worth it. Making someone move slower as a curse, I don't have any of them. Might be an idea. Yeah, move slower, extra life in them, extra range. I'm happy with that. And something random. It's money on this occasion. I will not say no. So we're about to get even more money. Then we've got 2 fights and another random thing, but I think that was another fight I saw in the end. It seems you've wandered into the Boglands. It'll be harder for your crew to move, should you choose to take the low ground. Is that actually a thing, or is that flavor text? I'd assume a flavor text, but it might actually be a thing, so I'm going to be careful of that. As for enemies, this guy's dangerous. That guy, what's up with his health bar? I don't know what that means. Can't say I'm very fond of him. He looks a bit scary. He does a lot of damage at range. He worries me, but I can beat him. That means it's only really him and him are dangerous. So if I put a Lancer there, that's safe. If I put my Scholar in down here, he'll have enough damage to be able to take out him. Aside from that, I don't really need anyone else. But I will take other people. I'm trying to think how to safely navigate him. Because I could use this fella. He has 2 damage. Can take on this guy. I would like another Lancer. Someone else's range isn't going to hurt. And I don't know if we need someone quick. I think speed isn't necessarily what we're after here. I want to play it safe. This isn't like a skirmishy area. This is a I want to be very careful area. I think I'm happy with that. I'm not going to add in my last person. I don't think they'd help. Yeah, I am fine to go here. And then make an attack. Go here. Make an attack. I should be safe to go here and kill off you. If this guy runs to here, I think I can move in and get a kill. Let's be careful of him. He's moving. He doesn't stay put. Ooh, that concerns me a little bit. He has enough range that I can kill off you. My scholar would be a little worried for his well-being. I'm gonna send one of my guys down. So I didn't expect this guy to be moving much. I think for now we play it safe, move towards our lancers. Which, yeah, means we pull back here. Pull back here. There we go. This guy's gonna stay about. He's gonna help if he needs to. This fella, as long as I do not pass that kind of a line, I'm safe. Okay. This is alright. He's moved back to his original spot. That, I would say, is concerning, but I think it's actually not. It means I can now do this. Okay. We are no longer needing to be much in the way of concerned. This guy with a range of 4 isn't going to be doing much to help. I'm going to start sending up this way. This guy's done his job. He was only there for the start. That's fine. From here, we should be safe to just win. I'm going to start sending you on in this direction. You can do that. I can, from here, make an attack up. That's good. You would kind of be in a difficult spot to hit them. I start moving you forward. We'll be able to use you in a second. You still can't do anything. We'll just get a kill there. He might do a bit of damage to me, but I can take it. You... I don't think I want to move you in. They are not in an ideal spot for me to attack. So I'm gonna just stand back. I'm not risking my long range, guys. They're not always necessary, but they're always useful. Okay, let's see. From him moving there, can I now get any better of a position? I don't think so. Like, move around here, get the kill. We don't want to stand on the golden tile because we want to kill off the last guy who can only do 1 damage, so we can now start closing in on. I think that should hopefully be my scholar getting a kill. There we go. Neither the clergy members nor the environment was able to stop you. So it's a nature creature is what we killed. Of these, Punisher is the most tempting. I don't know if I'd use him, but I'll take him. Want to have pieces I can trade away if need be. That is now me up to my max of 9 I get in my hand, so I'll be drawing our whole deck each time. Head, you can see a deep valley. So deep that the bottom disappears into mist. You'll have to skirt the edges to advance. Okay. Do we have a reasonable concern here? We have you, you and you. And yeah, executionary guys. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, that's not anything too bad. One of the concerning ones would have been you, but I lowered his movement. He's now just a regular guy. So we want to kill off him. That guy doesn't matter, and we'll be getting in the way. Let's put you down there. And put you to there. There's a lot of people who deal just physical damage, so you go to there. You go to here. It's a big map. I do think you want a skirmishing unit. So I'll bring you in the corner, and I'll put you down to here. That should be a good team. So, that guy is worrying. We do not want to go on to that tile there and then kill him. That would be bad. So, defender, I'm going to send here. Let's get a kill. Going to... trying to think of a good way to do this. I'm gonna do this for certain. I want my Lancer to ideally end up there or there. I mean, him dead first if we're going to end up that far up. Just to check before I move him. Yeah. He is moderately safe to do so. So first of all, move you to here. Kill off them. Move you to here. Kill them. Lancer goes to there. We should now be safe. No one takes any real damage. Someone very much wants us dead. He was moving. Okay. Hadn't expected him to move. That's alright. This guy comes along into here. Gets a kill. There we are. That bit's nice and safe. In terms of being safe myself, this is fine. There we are. Lancer wants to run up. He is going to get hit by him. I do not think I can avoid this. Am I fine taking 2 damage? Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'd take another 1 from him potentially, because I don't think I can kill him off. But as long as you deal with him, I'm a lot more comfortable. Got a very speedy man who can come in to assist. You can move to here. Yeah, worst case, he takes 2 damage. I'm happy enough with that. This guy is free health. He could take 2 damage as well. Yeah, that's worked out about how I wanted it to. Didn't realise you were ranged. That's worrying that I missed that. But I am fine. We are alright. We can do that. If we... Um. Hmm. I don't have a good way to do the kill. I should have used him for an attack there. Yeah, because I missed the fact. That's going to be annoying to get to because I'm blocking one of the spaces. We need to move away with you so you don't die. Move in with you. Take a hit. You can just run on ahead. Send this guy to support. Okay. Lancer gets a kill. You get a kill. You could take a shot at him. Doesn't really matter because I was able to kill him anyway with you. Fortifications were clever, but ultimately insufficient. And I probably want a knife thrower, don't I? I like how the knife thrower seemingly can target within a hex radius rather than needing to in a straight line. So I'm going to upgrade him a little more because I hadn't realised he was quite so good. I'm thinking extra strength over extra range. Partly because it lets me get movement and life. That's going to be useful. I now need to be worried that I have, I believe, 10 people. So that's 3, 6, 10. Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping I can get rid of someone. Oh, another knife thrower. He is good. But I do not need more than 2. I can't think of a reason in any mission I would need more than 2. A bell tower looms atop a ridge, and several houses are scattered below. You must be getting close to a church. Okay, I might be getting close to a church, but what have we got to deal with? Anyone with more than 1 damage, I will consider concerning. It looks to be these 3 and these 2. In which case, Lancers can do that. On this side, we've got a mix of magic and not magic. This guy has magic protection, right? I will send a knife thrower, I think. A knife thrower. Scholar. Don't want you really. I might try and get someone killed. I'm gonna bring the Luminary. If he dies, I'm not worried. He's fine. He's not essential, but he's fine. Okay, first of all, knife thrower can focus a single target down. That guy needs to be taken out. He does 3 damage. I can honestly do that with you. That's pretty chill. Next, what do I do next? Other Lancer. We don't want that guy killed. If we can avoid it. 2 damage on you. I think we use him to take care of them. You and you can team up to kill off this guy. Someone's gonna take a hit. Okay. I've got a vague plan. We do that. We do that. We move in for this. Move you to do an attack here. Move you down to make an attack there. Yeah, we take 1 hit. That was not something I could avoid. But we had a good opening to the fight. I'm pretty chill with that. Just going to quickly check. Can I attack through a house? No, I cannot. If I go here, can I attack around the corner? No, I cannot. Stuff worth knowing. It is stuff worth knowing. I think this guy wouldn't want to take a hit, but he could. As could a knife thrower from this guy. Like, knife thrower does this. We need to do that regardless. I kinda wanna keep you to back up over here. Start moving him. Start moving you. As for where I am safe to stand... that corner is alright. Take a small hit. That is acceptable. From here, Mr. Skirmish Man's gonna go up here to take care of the other mage. Knife boy. Can just take a step forward, get rid of you. This fella can run in, kill off someone. This fella can run in just in case he's needed. You take a step forward, you step round here. So I'm able to use an artillery piece if worst case scenario we need to. I don't think we do though. I think running Lantern Man gets a pretty nice kill there. Bell tower clangs mournfully as you and your crew depart. I don't think we want anyone. Like, unless these were especially good, which we're not. We're fine. And what have we got now? Ahead of you are houses. Rather nice houses, I might add. Cultists and other such lunatics seem to live rather tastefully. A pity you must kill them. Okay. My guy at the back's a little concerning, but we're not that bad. You only do 2 damage. You do 2. You do 2 magic. I think it's a little hard to see. 2 magic on him, okay. A lot of this magic business about. I'm gonna have to bring a couple of range spells just because of the map type. I'll bring them. We will... yeah, I can stand on that tile, I think. I think that's a decoration in between. So I'll bring you. That's me got a lot of my range stuff. I think you there, and you here. Got a perfectly symmetrical board layout for my start. I want to run forward. Where is the safest spot to do so? Honestly, this is fine. Then run you up, get a kill. We then run you to here, get a kill. This is the part I'm now slightly concerned over. Which is I do this. I don't get the kill. If I do that, I run you to here, we do not get a kill. From here we do though. Okay, his friend has been blocking. It's nice to know that as a thing to consider. Yeah, this guy's just staying back here as an artillery piece. Got that guy was in the corner, but I'm glad I'm okay. I didn't realise he could do ranged attacks, so I'm glad I'm okay. From here, I think that kill is the most sensible. 2 damage, 1 damage on all of them, 3 damage on you. Want to start luring people in? Let's do this. Knife guy stands there. This fella stands here. He's going to come into support in a second. And we want to be luring people out. That's fine. Didn't realise he was there. That is a shame. We've lost one of our knife men. So many ways for people to hide in this. I really need to look in all the little alleyways. Because I think he was hiding kind of just tucked in behind that lamppost slightly. It's a shame. It's not the end or anything. So I can take it. But I would rather not have had to. Yeah, because these knife guys are powerful. Can I bait him out at this point? No, not yet. I want to move around to here. Because we don't need to bait him out at all. He's only got 4 health. Before we do too much, make sure I'm making use of my ranged guys. I think that's us. Sadly lost someone, but not too bad. It means we now know exactly what's in our hand at all times. So we've got a deck of 9. Risk of lingering does as well. Best not tarry. I forgot to read that first bit. I've got another knife man. I would have taken him, I'll be honest, but we don't need either of those. Now to the boss. It almost seems like the air is thicker. Here, where a powerful foe awaits. A rather large building beckons you. A church. And guarding that church is an ominous figure with a rather large sword. An executioner. Has your time come, Captain? Yeah, it might have. I'm assuming it's... Oh, God, it's that guy. Not lie. He's kind of weak to magic. Very concerning to anything else, but he barely moves. I just need ranged people. He's fine. Like I can take him out. That's all right. What do we want though? They are not very menacing. They are not menacing. They're not menacing. These guys are a little bit. They're not. They're not. These guys are a little. All the guys on the stage, aside from one at the very back, are a little menacing. Okay. We do want to have our guys deal 4 damage each. No one has 4 health. But most of our other ones deal like 2 damage, so yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I do think I want a knife man. 3 damage is good for taking out a lot of these stronger ones. Guy with a shield is tempting to just shove in there and leave B up on this side. We did want ranged for ranged magic. I don't know if we need to have any of these other ones, really. I'd be a little tempted to bring him, but I don't think we need him. I'm gonna take this guy just 'cause it's 2 damage. He does have a bit of shielding against magic. Okay, first things first. The only concerning ones immediately, those 2. And these guys have range, so I kind of want to get rid of them. And then we only want people who have armor to be going up. So this guy, from where they are, will be able to attack at a range of 4. I think we need this guy to move. We need this guy going up that way. They deal 4 damage. They deal 2. Okay. I'm making a plan here. I don't know if I'm fond of the plan, but it's a pretty safe one, all things considered. It's not just these guys who worry me, just because they're so close to the start. You could immediately take care of him. That doesn't quite work. I will send you to here. Gets us a kill. You can go to here. Get a kill into that guy. We keep the ranged guys as far back as we can. We send you as far forward as we can. Yeah, we should be safe mostly. A bit of damage there, that's a little concerning. It's not too bad. This guy just needs to focus down the boss. Which 1, 2, 3, 4 would place him there. Don't see an ideal way to go up. I do think we play somewhat reservedly for now. We don't want to be running too far, because then these guys come into play. Fine with them coming into play a little. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this side to come into play. We're going to use you to finish off them. There we go. You still got an action? You do. Head up here. You'll be helping out in this direction. Well, there was a person there. I spotted them. Hadn't considered that either. That was a lot of damage I just took. I am not willing to lose a Lancer. These guys are damned powerful. From here... And continue with that for your side. Here we just need to make a stab. We can take one more damage of him, so as long as I kill off someone, this is fine. You're not able to deal damage, so that's alright. Just need to check the range for people. I think killing off the one in the back. And then using this guy to block slightly. Yeah, this guy's now safe to stand here and kill him. Or I think here and attack the boss. Yeah, he's willing to take that hit. Was not willing to take that. That is a bad one. That's a shame. Okay. I hadn't considered he'd move. Alright. Let's be careful of him. Having lost a scholar is quite a hit. I'm not very happy about that. Thankfully, I have backup range, so we can make do. It is not ideal. However, the boss is gone. I'm starting to think I was maybe intended to come for this area first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can stand there and get in. I can't tell how far he can move. His thing's not viewable. He can move 4 as well. Okay. He is just going to be able to attack me. That is not what I want. So we're going to have to send Knife Boy after him. This side we do that. You can just stay there. This guy goes round. That's safe. I think that's us. I don't want to lose anyone else. I didn't want to lose anyone originally. So losing any more would be quite the loss. I think that is us now safe to move in. Where we can now get a victory. There we are. There we're not. There's someone over there. I hadn't seen him. Alright. I'll run after him. It's not the easiest to get to the guy. I think we're safest moving you up. There we go, we baited them out. I could have won from just sitting on the kind of victory tile, but kill him. Not even an executioner was able to cut you down in time. If only your crew could be so fortunate for the remainder of this journey. I lost another one there. Won't be long now. Already bested me in every encounter. But I might get ahead of myself. Take this key. It leads to the bridge. You can find the corresponding lock in the Praetorium, up in the 2nd story balcony. There's also something very special up there. An object you'll need to complete our game. I'm certain you'll find it, Captain. Okay, our key. I'm gonna explore this room. And I think that will be us for the stream once I have. We'll see how long it takes. Yeah, he said go up here and go to here for the bridge. If it says star charts, which it could because it's a bridge, I'll be very happy. That's a chart. It's not what I'm looking for. Got various drawers. I'm not expecting to find much in all of them. I mean, a good bit of money in this one. There we are. And that is it. That doesn't open, but there is a little mini chest. Okay, just skirting around the room briefly, yeah. Got various coins next to the knives. What else do we have? More money here. I mean, money's all well and good. It's not what I need, not in this immediate moment. I can open that, I can't really look inside. Anything in any of these? A lot of money in this one. Okay. It's worth searching. Anything on this chair? No? The tables feel weirdly empty. Well, we've got stuff on them, just not useful stuff. Got this covered in ink. You've got... I mean, definitely something that looks important just here. What's this? Don't know. We've got a few of them. You've got a volume knob or something. I don't quite know. More money to be had though. I don't think anything in those, yeah, ones in the end. I'm still hoping for a star chart or something. That will do something eventually, maybe. There we go. Okay. Don't quite know what happened there. Alright, it's probably safe. Open it up anything I can. I don't think there's anything to open. We've got a knob we can put onto there. Just turn all of these on. I know this kind of a game. This is doable. It's a little annoying, but doable. There we go. Get... Looks like it's got a shield, but I don't recognize it otherwise. That's not the defender, is it? And we've got someone with a crow with a huge pair of balls, by the looks of it. I don't think crows have balls. I don't think that's the thing birds do. As for this, assuming that increases by 5, that increases by 2, that increases by very little. We want to land on the zone there. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It gets me... Ghost? Don't know. Whoever that fella is. Looks like maybe a bird of sorts. As well as a compass. Which doesn't seem to want to point north. Interestingly enough. Those aren't turning on. This console has things I can flip. I don't think having all of those pulled does anything. I'm assuming this might do something, but I need to have a pattern for it. I don't know what that pattern is, so I'm not going to brute force it. Turn that, doesn't do anything. I don't know what I'm doing with that, I'm going to leave it alone. I was hoping for another star chart. Bit more music. Don't know if the music helps. This barely lights up that chair. I've got some cupboards. Got money in this one, quite a lot of it. This lantern does nothing. Why is that so dark? Okay. Sure. Aside from that, this is just incredibly dark. And then yeah, we've got this. I'll need to use that at some point, I'm sure, to fly what I think is an airship. But to fly where? I don't know. And well, that's something down there. I'm going to turn my lantern off and we're going to approach. It's just him. And he is now gone. It's almost definitely trying to get my attention over to this, but it's not got anything new for me. There's really not any other, like, star charty things I can use. Because that one I definitely think I figured out. I can't, like, change it to different one, no? Just I'm double checking there's not anything. Oh, there's a bunch of money down here. Missed that apparently. Picking up individual coins is a little bit of a nuisance, but I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to free money. Yeah, just a blade. Looks like some sets of armor fell over maybe? Paintings don't help depict anything, do they? A box we can't open. Stuff out the lights. Doesn't help. I don't know if turning it on in a different order does anything. I doubt it. What's this want? What does it want from me? Because assuming I need to have this lined up in a specific manner, so that stars fit into things quite cleanly. So like this one fits cleanly. You got the, yeah, 6, 3, 3, 1, 1, and 1. I can make rough guesswork at it, but it wants to be symmetrical. If it wants to be symmetrical, I would place probably the larger one over the largest quantity of stars. That gives us 411,000. I can make a bit of guesswork here. But again, I want this to be somewhat symmetrical. This one just doesn't have a good set of stars to use is all. I've only really seen the one pattern I've liked so far. I can maybe get on board with that. I don't know. Maybe like 3, 1, 1, then those don't quite work. You know, that top one's the only one I'm confident in. I don't know how to do the others. I don't think it's something I can do yet, so I'm gonna leave it be. It's interesting, I'm curious to see what happens with it. Yeah, these don't look like they're interactable, do they? No. There's not any motifs on the walls that I can use as a hint. No. Almost definitely something there, I just don't know how you open it. Turn off my light. Doesn't do anything. It's definitely a door. There's not like any immediately obvious levers along the side or anything. I don't know. Gonna have a quick look at my new pieces. I think that'll be us. New pieces are this guy, Guardian. 3 defense on each. 1 health, but he's not really going to take damage. He just doesn't move. Okay. The Corvassier does a total of 3 damage at a minimum of 3 range. That's alright. That's alright. He's kind of peculiar. He only has 1 health as well. The Apothecos. I mean, it's alright. 2 damage, 4 health, 3 movement. Only has a range of 1, but that's all perfectly fine. The Sorcerer. 3 damage, minimum range of 2. Could be an interesting sort. Could be an interesting sort. Where do they fall into in this? Apothecos is here. He could have shields. Now that's tempting. We've got a lot of money. Now we could invest into things. We aren't starting a new run, so I'm not going to invest too heavily in new pieces that I don't have access to. There wasn't anything in here, was there? No, there's a crow guy. There is. I would want to increase his range. He can have good damage at a total of 5 as well. Okay. He could be tempting. And then the Guardian? No, Sorcerer and Guardian we need to look at. Is that Guardian? Okay. Guardian just gets more movement. Would be fine. I think honestly he's not usable unless he has at least 3 movement. So we're upgrading him for that. Don't think we need to bother giving him life. Sorcerer can get a stupid amount of magic done. I'm going to save most of my money, because we've maxed out this. This is the only one which would immediately be helping. Unless... I do quite like my knife man. He's the only knife guy I have left. But, if I give him max stats, he's going to be useful. Yeah, as he stares at me, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm loving this game. This is great fun. And I'm hoping other people are liking it too. That is all for now, however. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you about. Bye for now.